In a quiet town surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a young man named Ethan. He was known for wasting his days. While others worked, learned new skills, or chased their dreams, Ethan spent hours doing nothing important. He always believed there would be plenty of time later. His mother watched him with growing concern one evening. She called him into the living room and handed him an old brass key. "Ethan," she said, "go upstairs and open the wooden chest in the attic." "Bring me what's inside, curious." Ethan climbed the stairs and opened the dusty chest. Inside was an antique pocket watch. Its golden cover was scratched with age, but it still looked beautiful. When he brought it downstairs, his mother examined it carefully. "Tomorrow," she said, "take this watch into town and ask people what they think it's worth." The next day, Ethan visited different places. A collector offered $50. A jewelry store owner said it might be worth $100. A tourist offered $75. Everyone had a different opinion. That evening, Ethan returned home. "Mom, nobody agrees on its value," he said. "Every person gave me a different price." His mother smiled. "That's exactly what I expected." She placed the watch on the table and said nothing more. The following morning, she handed the watch back to him. This time she said, "Don't ask what the watch is worth. Ask people what 1 hour of life is worth." Ethan frowned. "How can anyone answer that?" "Just try," she replied. Although confused, he headed back into town. The reactions were immediate. Some people laughed, others ignored him. A few thought he was joking. After hours of asking, Ethan felt foolish and ready to quit. As he walked home, he noticed a small workshop tucked between two buildings. Inside, an elderly craftsman sat repairing clocks. Ethan stepped inside and asked the same question. The old man looked up from his work. Instead of laughing, he smiled. "That's a question most people never stop to ask," he said. Ethan listened carefully. The craftsman picked up a tiny gear from the table. "People spend years trying to earn money," he said. "Yet many waste the hours that create that money. They protect their wallets, but not their days." He pointed to the clocks hanging on the wall. "Money lost can be earned again. Opportunities lost can sometimes return, but an hour of life disappears forever." The workshop fell silent. Then the old man continued. "Every morning, rich and poor receive the same gift, 24 hours. The difference between their futures is often how they use them." Those words struck Ethan deeply. For the first time, he realized how many days he had thrown away. Hours became weeks, weeks became years, and those years would never come back. He thanked the craftsman and hurried home. That night, he told his mother everything. She nodded. "That was the lesson I wanted you to learn," she said. "The watch was never important. The time it represents is." From that day forward, Ethan changed. He began waking up early. He learned new skills. He worked hard. He stopped waiting for the perfect moment and started making the most of each day. Years later, people in the town admired his success. When they asked what changed his life, Ethan would smile and remember the old watch, because the most valuable thing he ever owned was not a watch. It was the time he still had left. And that's true for all of us. Time costs nothing, yet it is worth more than gold. You cannot save it for tomorrow. You cannot borrow it from the future. You cannot buy back a single second once it is gone. So use it wisely, because your life is made of moments, and every moment matters.